What is going on, you plastic bags full of mystery? I'm Chris, and today on Nostalgia Dig, before we dive into the next bin, because we just finished the green one, I'm going to go through a mystery plastic bag that actually appeared in a video already, several videos, as a matter of fact, sitting right back here. And it's not a very attractive backdrop, but it was just waiting its turn, so I figured this is going to be a real hodgepodge of stuff. Not sure where it came from or where it goes, but I want to get it out of the way, because I just looked in this bag and there's some weird, fun stuff in here. So without further ado, let's dig in. All right, the first thing in here is a Pez Easter Bunny, still in the package. You got 3 different flavors of Pez there. I don't know why I never opened this one. I usually open them up and eat them. I like Pez. But this one's still in the package. It doesn't have a year on it or anything. I don't think it's that old. Maybe, I don't know, between 5 and 10 years old, probably, if I had to guess. All right, we have a Batman HeroClix. This is a promotional one that they gave away, maybe at comic book stores. I'm not sure where I got this. But it says coming fall 2002, so this is 20 years old, at least. HeroClix Hyper Time. That's the series it's from. So yeah, it's classic blue and gray Batman. Alright, to go along, I got some trading cards here. Kind of an assortment. We got West Coast Avengers here. You'll recognize some of these people are actually very relevant right now. Wanda, Hawkeye, U.S. Agent, Iron Man, of course. Neat. Here's a Fantastic Four Origins card. That's them getting pelted with cosmic rays, making them what they are today. Switching over to DC, we have Parasite. We have Dr. Polaris. We have the Cosmic Odyssey Great Battle. We have Elongated Man. We have Invasion for Great Battles. And then Hexa Jim Duggan. WCW main event card. Got this picture on the back. Hexa's great. He is a classic wrestling character. If you don't know who Hexa Jim Duggan is, I don't know. Just YouTube him. Probably watch any promo or any match that he ever did, and you'll get his shtick, because he pretty much stuck to it his whole career. Sticking with the wrestling theme, we have a WeAre NXT Towel. They gave this to us at one of the live events. My wife and I used to go to see NXT quite a bit. This was what they call NXT 1.0. They have since changed it to NXT 2.0, and it's much different now. It was much better before, in my opinion. But, yeah. I think this was right before a pay-per-view, like a couple days before one of their takeovers, which is like their pay-per-view. And I remember watching it, and they had these in the crowd as well. So I think they just were starting to give them out early at the live event beforehand. And another one. That was my wife's. Dice Masters. I've seen a lot about Dice Masters. I even own some of them that I got either for free or on clearance. Never played it. I don't know how to play it. This was a pack that was given to me. It comes with cards and themed dice. This is a Dungeons & Dragons themed one. So in this one we got a Blink Dog and a Goblin. And then they come with dice. This is the Goblin die. And this is the Blink Dog die. think I had some Marvel ones. I just bought a set of Marvel dice because I wanted some Marvel themed dice. Like each dice actually has, you know, as you can see with those, they're themed to their character. So just well, interesting. Okay, we have a pass to New York Comic Con 2012. That's when I used to get in as a pro, as an artist. That stopped not long after that. I think there were people taking advantage of it. I probably was technically taking advantage of it because I don't know if I was a pro other than the fact that I did have a webcomic that was, you know, being published regularly at the time. I supplied them with that information and that was enough. But in years after that, it wasn't enough. I have a Dexter and Homeland lanyard. It was such a good deal. You get a 4-day pass, and it was so cheap. It was a shame when that went away. A couple more passes. This is from 2013, so I guess it still happened the year after. Pokemon card. Sneasel. I've got a YuGiOh card. Great Maju Garzette. Don't know much about YuGiOh. We have a Card Fight Vanguard card of a cute little panda. I know even less about this. Grimer Pokemon card. Another YuGiOh. Grave Protector. Another Vanguard. Matrix Code Zebra. That's pretty cool. Look at this Link keychain. Old school. Look at that. Copyright 1988 Nintendo of America. I love it. That's really cool. I love the first Legend of Zelda game still. I haven't played that many of the new ones or even old ones, but that first one still really gives me like special good nostalgic feelings. I never beat it. I'm not that good at video games. I never did beat it, but maybe someday. Maybe I'll go back to it and try to beat it. I just heard something very troubling. The Santas are coming. Look at these guys. I remember about these. There was where I used to live, they had a street fair, and there was a booth selling these finger puppets. I think this was every Santa that was in the bin, because they're all different. They're all, I mean, they look handmade to a point. They're at least hand decorated. And I needed all 5 different Santas. They're wonderful. Creepy and beautiful. I love it. But if you think you've seen the creepiest Santa-themed item in this bag, you're wrong. Because... get ready for this. Santa baby attacks. Hello. Hello. This baby has a full Santa beard. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I occasionally buy and keep. Weird Santa-themed items. Alright, goodbye Santa Baby. There's a song called Santa Baby. I'm going to think of it in a whole new context now. Alright, some more trading cards. These are still in the pack. Look at those. Dinosaurs Attack. Copyright 1988 Topps Company. The reason I kept these in the package is because I already have this whole set. loose. I think they overestimated how much people would want to see dinosaurs brutally attacking people. They're very bloody, these cards. They made too many of them, I think, because these were always really easy to find and buy like a whole case of for cheap, even as a child. And I did that. Later on, someone gifted me these, so I kept them in the package because I love the design. I love the wax pack, and there's still gum in there. Dinosaurs attack. We have a little Human Torch, like a zipper pull or something like that. I believe this is Tokidoki and Marvel made these. Tokidoki, if you don't know, is a illustration company. Started with one guy, but grew to be a company. Italian illustrator, I believe. It does a lot of unicorns and cute things. Yeah, they partnered with Marvel and made these little, I think they were blind bags. And I got Human Torch. Even smaller zipper pull. This little, like, monkey-looking Magneto. I think this is an official Marvel product, but I'm not sure who they partnered with to make these. He looks very ape-like. Yeah. The last four things in here are masks. It's a very small collection of mine, but I have a few. This is a wrestler named Kane from WWF/WWE. He was supposed to be The Undertaker's brother. They used to sell these plastic masks, like, this is like a thin plastic, but they look nice. Like, the quality is nice. Kane's whole thing was fire. Like, he would go like this, and a bunch of fire would come up from the turnbuckles. Yeah. So there's Kane. Next we have Sting. I know it looks like the Crow, kind of, but that was what he based his makeup on, or at least this version of his makeup. And this is an actual mold of his face. Like, this looks like Sting. This was from WCW, late 90s. And they've done, as Sting went to different companies, they made different ones. They never looked quite this good because they never used his actual face mold as much after that. They would just get like a blank white mask and then paint it. And they always looked a little goofy. I always thought these were really good because they actually look like Sting's face. Like long black hair. The elastic has crapped out over the years, but it's Sting. And next we have Sting. A little bit of wrestling history. There was a group called the NWO, who Sting was a mortal enemy of. And then within the NWO, there was a fracture where they separated into regular NWO and then NWO Wolfpack. And Sting took the opportunity to join with the Wolfpack because they were against the other NWO that he had a problem with. So Sting joined the NWO, but a splinter faction of the NWO called Wolfpack. And yeah. Yep. Wolfpack Sting. And finally, the last mask is Vampiro. And he's probably the least well-known out of these four. Much more well-known for wrestling in Mexico. Made his name in Mexico, but he did spend some time in WCW during the late 90s. See, this mask actually has his hair. And yeah, he was interesting. Interesting dude. Still is an interesting dude. But yeah, and I think this is actually his face mold as well. That looks like Vampiro. Yeah, Vampiro mask. And that's it for the weird mystery bag. Now I can put it away. Hopefully it won't show up in the background of videos anymore and make my background look not as nice. I am working on getting a better background here as well. Just a slow progress, and I figured I'll keep doing videos until it looks better. So, if you're enjoying these videos, I encourage you to subscribe. It actually does really help. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next dig. Bye.